Okay guys, it is snowing. You know what's crazy? It was actually colder yesterday than it is now. But apparently we're supposed to get 6 to 12 inches here, so. Now walking towards the snow is kind of an issue because it's blowing in your eyes. But we're gonna get some breakfast and then we're going to Central Park and seeing what Central Park looks like in the snow. Guys, it's pretty bad out here. Not gonna lie. Can't believe it's snowing as much as it is. Man, that car's going quick. Okay, we made it to Central Park. It's kind of rough getting down here because the snow is just blowing in your face so hard. And it's really pretty. It is snowing so much. There's doggies everywhere. Look at all these dogs playing. It is so cute. There's dogs everywhere. Hey guys. You see all these dogs playing in the snow? Last time we were here, there was so many dachshunds. So many. So beautiful out here, y'all. Look at the puppies. They are loving it. Someone just threw a snowball at me. Look at all the puppies. I love it. Is that one over there? Our dog got loose. So cute. Oh, look at him go. He's loving the snow. Justice said, look below you. There's a puppy right beside us. The kids are sledding down the hills. I wish we had a sled. That'd be fun. So beautiful. You can see the buildings right here. Guys, this is the reservoir. Look, the snow's completely covered it. You can't even see anything up there. Pretty cool. I think we're gonna go, I don't really know. I want to go to the Brooklyn Bridge, but I don't know how difficult it's gonna be to get up there with all this snow. But probably gonna go to the bridge. Today's original plan, I wanted to go to Dumbo. I wanted to go back to the Chelsea markets. I love the Chelsea markets. We didn't get to look at them that long last time, but oh no, it's blowing hard again. But we'll see. We'll probably get out of this park soon. So we're in this little neighborhood. Griffin's trying to navigate us to a Subway. Okay, we took a stop at the World Trade Center. I'm at this place I had last time. It's really good. I got a ham and cheese croissant and a coffee. I think Griffin and Justice went up there to go look around, but yeah, it's pretty cool in here. There's not a lot of people here today since the snow. Okay, here's my little sandwich. I'm still waiting on my latte. They got the Korean hot dogs.
Yo, I know.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
What,
I don't think
jelly
I could eat that. How is it?
It's alright. Is it busting, bro?
Okay, so Griffin and Justice tried the corn dogs and they said they hate it.
Nasty.
Griffin didn't even finish the whole
Got
thing.
scammed for $10 a piece, bro. Got scammed.
Yeah, they do not like it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it looked appetizing either. But I'm really full right now.
Justice is loving it. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh,
I'll wait till dinner.
we were gonna go to Brooklyn, but
Oh,
hold on, let me flip my camera. Okay, we made it to the Chelsea markets, but some stuff might be closed due to the weather. Here's a cool shop. The place I wanted to go to is closed. Okay, it's about 6 or 7 o'clock. We're gonna go get some dinner. I think we're going to this place called Jacob's Pickles that we actually had last time in Brooklyn, but I think there's one nearby here. We would go travel further and get somewhere, or try somewhere new, but I don't know. I just don't want to do that in all this snow, but this snow has kind of stopped, but they've honestly did a great job at clearing the roads and streets. Well, they obviously haven't done it right here, but... Okay, we made it to Jacob's Pickles. Okay, they dimmed the lights a lot in here, but here's my food. You can't really see it that well. Me and Griffin are gonna split this. And Justice got a burger. It looks and smells so good. Aftermath, it was really good. What do you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10?
a 10. A 9.
Yeah, I say about a 9 too. It was good. Y'all, so it actually snowed. I didn't think it would snow here in Tennessee. It said it was when we were in New York, but it's the next weekend and it actually did snow. But we're at our local Mexican restaurant, so let's go. We made it to our restaurant. This is the best place ever. It's the best Mexican place I've ever had. Okay, so my hair looks crazy, don't mind that, but it is now like the next week. I'll just have to tell you guys everything that happened and everything that went down. So let's see. I think, yes, that Sunday night we got a email saying that our flight had been canceled. And I mean, I figured that would happen. I mean, I knew the risk we would be taking going down there because, I mean, I saw the weather alerts, but I mean, we just took the chance anyway. So, we just went to sleep that night and then woke up that Monday morning, and we went down to the lobby and we were like, I know checkout's at 12, but like, can you just give us a couple more hours so we can like figure out what we're gonna do? So we knew we weren't gonna be flying out that day, but we were debating if we should just fly out the next day on Tuesday. So we looked at flights, and the flights were outrageous, obviously because of flights getting canceled from that day. But to fly back home one way with multiple stops, it was like $400, $500 per person, and I was not trying to spend that much money. So we went around New York looking for rental cars. We went to Enterprise, we went to Avis, I think. We went to, I forgot where else we went, but when we went to Enterprise, they were like, in New York, you have to be 18 or older to rent a car. So everything was going good. We were just about to get the car, and then since Tennessee, you have to be 21 or something, or 25, like something just didn't work with the fact that the Tennessee laws were different. So we could not rent a car. So this is where stuff started going downhill that day, because I was calm, but the other ones were stressed out. So we went back to the hotel. We were just thinking like, I don't know what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? And then I was like, wait, I've seen people online where if they can't get rental cars, then they will get a U-Haul. So I had this grand idea to go get a U-Haul. So before we even went to go to the U-Haul place, we called 2 places to ensure they were open. Some said they were closed, and this one place said they were open. So I was like, great. We discussed the pricing, you know, they said it'd only be a couple $100s. Well, here starts our traveling. So this is the second day prior to the snow. So the snow is not beautiful anymore. It is mushy. It is like a slush. It's terrible. So we start traveling all the way down to this U-Haul place. Okay, we had to take a subway. We had to walk to the subway. The subway ride was really long, and then after we got off the subway, we had to walk a distance to the U-Haul place. So we finally get to this U-Haul place, and it's not even like a U-Haul store. It's like one of those that work with the Shell. So like there's a Shell gas station and then a U-Haul, like a little mini U-Haul. So we get in there and we're like, yeah, we're trying to do a U-Haul, and then he's like, we're closed today. And I was like, I was just on the phone with someone from like this exact location, and they said they were open and that they had trucks available. And he was like, yeah, I don't know, but like we're closed. So I was like, wow. So he gave us the information to this other place, and I was just like kind of discouraged at this point. Well, I was like, I just want to make sure the pricing's right before we do go up there. And he gave us the price, and he was basically saying for a one-way trip, it's going to be over $1,000 for a one-way trip. So you can't pay like the minimum amount. You can't pay the regular amount for a one-day U-Haul trip. You have to pay like 4 days worth. It's a package. So a one-way is automatically like a 4-day package, which makes it over $1,000. And I was like, that's just so crazy, because when I was on the phone earlier, like someone told me they were open, that it was a cheaper price. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So that was automatically out of the question once I heard $1,000 plus for a U-Haul. So at this point, we really don't know what we're gonna do or how we're gonna get home. So we just started walking, and then Griffin's dad actually offered to drive to get us. So in the end, Griffin's dad literally drove all the way to the airport to get us, which I was not expecting that, but that was so nice of him. I was glad we got someone to come pick us up, but Griffin did pay his dad a lot of money for that. He didn't ask for it. His dad didn't ask for money, but Griffin did pay him, and we were really thankful for that, but I was not expecting that at all. But I know it's our fault for going up there, but we did take the risk, and so that's what happened with that. But by the time all the stuff was settled with the U-Haul stuff, we were just, I think it was like 2 o'clock at that point, and we were like, well, we have about 9 hours, 10 hours to spare until he gets here, so what are we gonna do? That whole day was already terrible, because when we were walking to the U-Haul place, I stepped in, and I didn't have snowshoes. I had like my sneakers on. I literally stepped in a big pile of that mushy snow stuff. If I can find a video of it, I'll insert it so you can see what I'm talking about. Both feet stepped in that puddle, soaking wet, freezing cold. So my feet, both my feet completely soaked, freezing. I was just like, and we have no way to get home. We're just like, it was terrible. It was actually so freaking terrible. And I was just like, which I knew it was all like our fault, but, and it's my fault. I didn't have the right shoes in the snow, but still, it sucked. It was terrible. But the rest of that day, we actually went back to that coffee place that I had, that Cafe Paradise something. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but we went back there. I got another one of those oat milk brown sugar latte, salt latte. I don't know. Can't even remember what it's called, but we went back. We got another one of those. It was so freaking good, and I'm so sad we can't go there anymore, but maybe I can like try to do the recipe again. But we went there. I think we walked around, went to a couple more stores. We ate at a pizza place that day, and we were just trying to pass time. And then there at the end, we ended up getting on a train, going to the airport, and then just waiting the last hour or two for his dad to get back home. But that was just definitely a trip. As soon as I got home, I felt so gross and disgusting. I immediately took a shower and cleaned all my bags, did the laundry. I took a shower and I still just didn't even feel clean. Like my next shower I took, I finally felt like clean. I don't know why, I just didn't feel clean, but that was rough. We still had a great time the other days, but that day our plane was canceled, or our flight was canceled. That was a rough day, I will tell you that. But that's really all that happened with that. What else? This week at work's been fine, I guess. I only worked Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Since Tuesday we were still up there, but it is now Saturday, and it snowed surprisingly here. But I guess this weekend I'm just gonna chill. Me and Griffin are just gonna chill. He's in there playing a game, but my birthday is coming up, and at first all of my friends and I were gonna go to the beach, but that plan kind of fell through. So I'm trying to find something to do. My stepmom wanted to go to Vegas at some point, but I am just ready for a chill, just a relaxing trip. I just want to relax. I just want to be in the sun. I'm pale. I just want sunlight. Like, I got my vitamins checked. I got a full blood panel. I'm stuttering. I got a full blood panel done, and everything was good with my thyroid, my iron, all of that. The only thing that was low was my vitamin D. So I've just been taking like a multivitamin. It wasn't like low, it was just the lower end of normal. So it wasn't like crazy where I need to take vitamin D supplements. I just take the woman's once a day tablets. But anyways, I was saying I want to go somewhere tropical. I have never been on a cruise ever, and I've never been on one just because I'm so terrified to get sick. The motion sickness. I have had motion sickness ever since I was a kid, and like it's pretty extreme. Like it really will mess my day up if I get motion sick. I still get motion sickness in the car. Like I have to sit up front. I cannot sit in the back on a long trip. I will get terribly sick. Can't ride roller coasters. I can probably ride 2 until I'm done. It will literally ruin the whole rest of my day, especially if I'm at an amusement park and it's super hot and oh my gosh, it's just the worst feeling ever. But quick little story before I get to the cruise. Me and Griffin went on a 7-hour deep sea fishing trip. See, sometimes I just don't use my brain and think, but I don't know why that never clicked in my head that you are going to be on the ocean and there's going to be waves, you're going to get sick. I didn't think of that when I got on this boat. And before we got on the boat, we were invited from one of my friends in high school. I didn't know it was 7 hours. I thought it was only a couple hours. I did not know it was 7 whole hours. We got out there, Griffin literally got sick first. And that was surprising because he don't get sick. It was the worst 7 hours of my entire life. I don't think I've had a worse experience than that boat trip, that deep sea fishing trip. It was miserable. I was literally contemplating life that whole 7 hours. But anyway, I have always wanted to go on a cruise, but I'm just terrified of the motion sickness. I hear a lot of people say like, oh, the boat's huge, you don't feel it, you don't get sick. But I don't know if that's coming from people that have ever experienced the motion sickness or not. And then I hear a chunk of people saying, yeah, you do get sick at some points, or you can get sick, or I have gotten sick on the boat. I just don't want to go on a boat and then I get sick, because that will literally ruin that'll ruin my trip, that'll ruin my birthday. I do not want to get sick. But we're thinking about the cruise. So if you have any tips or any information about the cruises, we'll probably do Carnival because it's like way cheaper. But if you have any information about that, put it in the comments. If you've been on there and got sick, let me know. If you really don't get sick, let me know. But yes, my birthday is the first week of March, so I need to get on it and get it booked. But yeah, so I think the rest of this day we're just gonna chill, probably watch some movies and stuff. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments some video ideas, and please let me know about the cruise stuff because I am terrified. But yeah, thanks for watching.